Welcome to my vlog. It's me, Queen. For today's video, I share and explaining how to finding my answer for 3 questions we had.
For question number 1, in a multiple choice examination in chemistry, Maria and Juana received scores of 82 and 65 respectively. If their scores are equivalent to C scores of 1.6 and negative 0.2 respectively, what are the mean and the standard deviations of the C scores of all students who took the examination? So, ang hinahanap po natin dito sa number 1 ay ang mean at standard deviations of the C score. Now, let's proceed how to get a mean and standard deviation. Given x1 equals to 82, x2 equals to 65, c1 equals to 1.6, and z2 equals to negative 0.2. Formula of C-score. Z equals to x minus m, which is mean, over standard deviation. And z equals to x1 minus m, which is mean and over standard deviation rather, which is 1.6. It is a z1 and equals to 82, which is mean and over variance. 1.6 its standard deviations equals to 82 minus m. So, magiging 1.6 standard deviation siya, then plus mean equals to 82. Ang equation system niya po ay 1.6 standard deviation plus m equals to 82. Magiging negative 0.2. Ito naman yung standard deviation sa pangalawa. Then, plus m equals 65. Yun yung equation system. Then, substitute. Kung paano natin substitute. Then, 1.6 standard deviations plus open and close parentheses 65 plus 0.2. Ito yung standard deviations. Then, equals to 82. Then, 1.6 standard deviation plus 65 plus 0.2 standard deviation equals 82. So, 1.8 standard deviation plus 65 equals 82. 1.8 standard deviations equals to 82 minus 65. Then, para po makuha natin ang standard deviations, mag-o-over po tayo. Kung saan ang 1.8 na standard deviation over 1.8 o 1.8 standard deviations divide 1.8. So, magiging 0 po ang ang magiging sagot niya. Then, equals to 17. Itong 17 po ay nakuha po natin sa 82 minus 65. Ay magiging 17 siya. 17 divided by 1.8 is equals to standard deviations 9.44. So, 9.44 po yung standard deviation natin sa unang substitute. Then, sa pangalawang substitute naman, negative 0.2 standard deviation plus 65 mean, then negative 0.2. Siyempre po, ang first substitute natin na nakuha natin yung answers ay 9.44. So, negative 0.2, then open and close parentheses. Yung sagot po natin doon sa first substitute ay 9.44. Yun siya. Then, plus mean equals 65. Negative 1.88. Ang negative 1.88 po natin ay nakuha po natin sa 0.2 and sa 9.44. At ang mean naman po natin ay 65. Then, ang main 65 plus 1.88. Di bali po, parang ilalagay po natin yung 1.88 sa kabila para maging positive po siya. Then, ang maging sagot po sa dalawa kapag ipagpa-plus natin, magiging 66.88. Yun naman yung main ng first, ng second and first substitute ng main. Then, Z2 equals to X2 minus M over standard deviation. Negative 0.2 equals to 65 minus M over standard deviation. So, 0.2 standard deviation equals to 65, which is mean. Negative 0.2 standard deviation plus equals 65. Check. Ang standard deviation natin, ang nakuha natin doon sa substitute na standard deviations ay ang 9.44 yung answer niya. Then sa main naman, ang nakuha natin doon sa substitute ay 66.88. Then, ang gagamitin natin para makuha natin ang, para malaman natin kung tama ang ating sagot na 9.44 standard deviations and 66.88 ang mean. So, ito yung gagamitin natin ay Z1 equals to X1 minus M over standard deviation. So, 1.6 equals to 82 minus to 66.88 over 9.44. So, magiging ganito po siya, 1.6 equals to 15.12 kung saan ang sagot ng 82 minus 66 minus 88 ay 0.88 rather 82 minus 66.88 rather. Ang sagot nga po ay 15.12 over 9.44. So, ang 1.6 ay check siya sa 1.6 dahil ang 15.12 kapag i-divide natin sa 9.44, ang magiging sagot niya ay 1.6. Kaya tama ang nakuha natin sa standard deviation na 9.44. Next naman ay sa main. Z2 equals to X2 minus M over standard deviation. Negative 0.2 equals to 65.66.8 over 9.44. So, negative 0.2 equals to 1.88 or over 9.44. So, sa negative 0.2 siya, kapag i-divide natin yung 1.88 sa 9.44, ang magiging sagot niya ay 0.20 or 0.2. Kaya equal siya sa negative 0.2. So, tama yung main natin na 66.88. Yun yung solution number 1 kung paano ko nakuha ang sagot sa question number 1. Number 2 questions. In a certain test in English, the main scores of a group of 200 students was 56, and the standard deviation was 12 in the test in chemistry. The main was 68 and the standard deviations was 8. If a student scored 65 in English and 75 in chemistry, in which test did she perform better? Solution. X equals 200, M equals 56, and standard deviation equals 12. Z equals 200 minus 56 over 12 equals 200 minus 56, 144. Divide 12, the answer is 12. Chemistry. X equals to 75, main equals to 68, and standard deviation equals 8. Z equals 75 minus 68 over 8, and 75 minus 68 equals 7, and 7 divided by 8 equals 0.8. X equals to 200, M equals to 68, and standard deviation equals 8. Z equals 208 minus 68 over 8 equals 102 over 8. Then 102 over 8, 102 divided by 8 rather, is equals to 11. Then English, X equals to 65, M equals to 56, and their divisions equals 12. Z equals 65 minus 56 over 12 equals 9 over 12. The 9 divided by 12 equals 0.75. Number 3 question. In an examination in statistic, the main scores was 65 and standard deviation was 15. Find the z-scores of the following student who have the following scores. A, ito yung 100, sa B ay 45, sa C, 80. Then, Z equals to X1 minus main 1, then standard deviation 1. Yun yung gagamitin nating formula para makuha yung z-score ng bawat isa. Para makuha yung z-scores ng 100, 45, and 80. So, unahin natin yung 100. Z equals to 100. Ito yung z-score niya. Then, ang M ay 65. Ito yung mean. Then, ang standard deviation niya ay 15. Z equals to 100 minus 65 over 15. Ang sagot niya sa number 1 ay 2.33. Then, sa number 2 ay sa letter B naman ay 45. So, Z equals to 45 minus 65 over 15. Ang magiging answer na niya naman dito, 1.33. Kaya nakuha yung 1.33 kasi 45 minus 65, then ang magiging answer nun, i-divide natin sa 15, kaya ang maging 1.33. Then, letter C, X equals to 80. Z equals to 80 minus 65 over 15. So, ang magiging sagot niya po number 3 ay 1. Gaya ng nauna, 80 minus 65, ang magiging sagot niya, i-divide natin sa 15, then ang sagot niya ay 1. That's all for this video. Thank you and God bless.